Hello and welcome to another edition of Tribulation Ready Survival. I'm Michael, and today we are going to discuss bug out bags. Now, if you've been following this channel for a couple of years, since the inception basically, you may have seen the two-part series about bug out bags or B.O.Bs. I call them S.L.Bs, which means suck less bag, because it's going to be difficult. Having a bag like this makes it suck less. That's pretty much what it comes down to. But we're not going to talk too much today about the contents because we've already done that. However, I am going to talk a little bit about the construction of a bug out bag that you might be considering, some ideas, and a couple of things surrounding my particular ideas around why I have chosen what I have chosen. Now, let's take a look. Okay, so this is the bug out bag that I'm currently using. I have a couple other ones, but this is the one that's going to be my primary. This is a Coleman 60-liter bag, and it's the Tolima. It's a discontinued model, but they just don't make it anymore. But it's I got a great deal on it. Everything on this is double stitched. It is nylon, so you don't want to go through like a whole bunch of briars and stuff, but this is a very good bag, high quality, and it's an upgrade from everything else that I've had in the past, which is one of the things you keep doing, is moving up and moving forward. So anyways, let's take a look at this bag. I'm not going to show you the contents of it very much, but you'll notice that right here, I do have my Baco Laplander companion knife, and so I keep that handy in case I need to. This is my tarp. We'll come around here. I keep a tarp strapped on there with these elastic strings that are adjustable. Of course, I've got water attached to it. And one of the features about this bag is this top part right here is detachable. It's a small, let's bring it down here. It has some nice clips on there. It has storage on this side through a zipper back here. Plus, it's got storage on the inside through a zipper right here. It is detachable. This is a detachable top, so if you want to, you can take this, run this back over the top, and have your bag covered up. So it also has another latch here. There's more storage in here if you want to cram some more in here. It's got the double how much you want to call it, a double drawstring. So on the inside here, you've got another area, but you could put like a pillow or something in here, and then pull it tight. And so it's got lots and lots of storage. Now, here's the thing about a bug out bag like this, okay? And if you have one, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you get one, then you will know what I'm talking about. There is so much storage on this thing that the tendency is to load it up and load it until you can't load it anymore. And then you realize when you go to pick it up that this thing is really heavy. This thing will hold over 100 pounds. This currently weighs about 36 pounds without water, which is right here. And I understand that 36 pounds is a lot. If you're going to be walking for miles and miles, it's going to get lighter the more you drink the water and the more you eat the food and use whatever else is inside there. So it's going to get lighter, but to start off with, 36 pounds is pretty heavy. But it's going to be evenly distributed, and I've practiced with this thing many, many times. It's very comfortable. I've got it loaded correctly, and I will show you how I have it loaded according to the directions. And I'll show you a graphic here pretty quick. But I'm going to show you some of the features of a bag like this that are going to make you be able to carry this for several hours before you have to take a break. Let's take a look. Okay, so on the side that touches your back, it's got a couple things. It's got a bunch of rings here, and I'm going to detach this. We'll set this aside for now. And you'll notice that it also has a nice heavy-duty double-stitched carry handle on the inside. Like this whole thing I can lift up. This is just a carabiner with a little compass built in, just for extra stuff if I need to. And it tucks nice and easy behind there. Some of the features when you're looking for a bug-out bag or a hiking bag or whatever the case may be, in this case a bug-out bag, is you want to look for something that you can wear for a long time. Something that's comfortable. Notice how it's got an area that's designed to let your spine fit in here. Nice. This raises up about an inch to an inch and a quarter or so. Underneath here is really nice, comfortable padding that doesn't absorb moisture. Nice wicks it away nice and easily. Again, double stitched, everything. And it's got, the shoulder pads are just as thick. They are very comfortable so that the load is not resting on your joints and on your bones, including your collarbone and those types of things. But what you really are looking for here, this is a nice, solid, but yet flexible plate. Okay, this is integrated with, if you'll see it down here, we'll get on this side, it has a metal, this is aluminum, a aluminum frame that goes up into the bag all the way into the shoulders here and here, and it does the same thing on the other side. It is one piece, therefore it is removable, but it is one piece, and it goes down inside here and it goes all the way across to some more pieces that are sewn in, if you can kind of see that down in there. So it is removable if you got to clean it, but if you end up having to clean this for some reason, then you're going to want to take some pictures, because you got to know where these points go in and go out. And there's a couple of straps back there that it's important for you to know. This is also adjustable here. This is what goes on your lower back. Okay, it's not adjustable up because it is, but it's up as far as it's going to go. Underneath here, there's some Velcro, and it will adjust down if you need it to come down a little bit. Underneath the back here, which is your lumbar, your lower back lumbar support, and your hips, where the weight's going to be riding on your lower back and your hips. These are also inch and a half, nice, thick, soft, durable material, a foam of some sort that doesn't absorb moisture and is going to allow that weight to be distributed evenly along your hips. Now, you'll see here also there is a waist strap, or belly strap, if you will. And this is really, really important, because this will also keep the bag from sliding left and right, which will cause chafing and burns and whatnot, but also helps these to wrap around your hip a little bit better and to distribute that weight along your hips rather than straight down your spine. It also comes with some integrated clips here, which are kind of nice on both sides. And I have yet to use those. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet with that. So an integrated suspension or support system inside this that's not taking up space inside the bag. So it's an external support for the bag itself. That's important so you can put more stuff. The lights just came back on. That's important so you can put more stuff in here, but understand you're going to have to carry this stuff. So you have to kind of try it out and see what you need, what you don't need, and try not to carry too much weight. And so that's a process that you're going to have to go through. I've gone through it and I'm still going through it. I go through my bag between every 3 to 6 months, just to make sure that some of the equipment in there is still good. And if I have batteries in there that they're not leaking, I replace them, change them out. And, it's a good thing to do, because if you if you go to get your bag and your stuff ain't good, then it's no good to you. It's just a big bag of problems. So 3 to 6 months is what I do. So now that I've done this short part of the video, and I have gone through my bag to make sure that everything in there is where it needs to be, we're going to go on a 2-mile hike. Let's go see how this baby rides. All right, so let's start a 2-mile walk. 2 miles isn't very far, but there are some I've noticed. I've lost a lot of weight. I've lost 2 pant sizes since I've put this on last time. And so that means I might need to change some of the clothes in here that I've got. But it also means that this is just a little bit off. And I'm going to make some adjustments with that. But it's not a big deal. Here's one tip about putting together a bag like this. And that tip is, when you're fitting this bag, when you got everything that you want to put in there and you're trying to make sure it fits everything, you're going to need a second person to help you adjust some of these straps, because you can't reach them all when you put it on your back. You're going to need to adjust it while you're wearing it. Also, kind of a common sense thing, that if you're going to end up wearing this with a coat, you might want to fit it for a coat, or at least be able to adjust it after you put your coat on. Somebody help you do it that way. Because, it's not gonna fit the same. Right now this thing's pretty comfortable. I can feel the weight on my hips. I can feel that it's riding exactly where I want it to be. In fact, it's not even riding against my back. I can feel the air flowing from left to right, which feels very nice. So, so far so good. Let's, we are on about nearly 3 miles is where we're going to hit, probably just under 3. And, because I took the long way, just wanted to have a nice walk. And I'm doing a little huffy puffy now. Now the fitness is trying to escape me. So, but here's what I found again with this. I do need to make, I think, maybe another minor adjustment up in this shoulder. And I can't do it while I'm wearing the backpack. So I'll just do it when I get home. It's not awful. But I think if I wore it for probably half a day, it's going to probably rub a little bit more than I want it to. So I think it's just a minor adjustment. However, this bag has, again, proven itself worthy of being a piece of equipment that I'm going to use. And it is doing what it's supposed to do. It's putting all the weight on my hips and my shoulders. And my back muscles really they're not burning. Like if I had been wearing a heavy backpack, like a school backpack, or something that didn't have the frame in it. So, yep, I'm starting to huff and puff a little bit more. So, but yes, this thing passed the test, and I'm getting it. I think even some more tweaks here and there over the next 6 months to a year. We'll have it again where I want it at that point. But the one thing that I think, if I was going to change anything right now, would be this water bottle. It's a nice insulated water bottle. It's very durable. But what I would change is the color. It's like a salmon pink. It was what we could afford at the time. But it is what it is. So anyway, that's going to conclude this video. And like this video, please. If you like it, if you don't, then let me know why in the comments. As always, please subscribe. And until the end of the month, November 2023, we have our contest going on. So find the video down at the bottom. I'll put the link there. Subscribe, and you might be a prize winner. So, as always, I'll see you in the next video.